counsellor Dr. George Lutterodt Atenase. Counsellor, me mo official pa.
Yeah, no, I think over to you.
Bibi aboko de.
Ah, hwe ye nti nyame guso boy ho ba e be ne den. Ye nwuye ya ye te ase die. Ye be de osoma ye na adwuma. Na ye nya ho nketua. Na aketua no nso ye de yiri ni yamba ne adam fufu be di. Etu ohia ase. Ama obi ahu se ayeye wa asase so.
Amen. Me we say year 2018. Story biba efa won say 2018 was the most boring year because sex tapes are appear na isha.
Me can say last one buy
Kasapa FM
2 gig pen drive or software appear.
Okay.
And when last one buy and so be asem na ko dupo no. Ye nkosi be esi aga na me ka say ali say chire say nkrofo sua nyansa kakra.
Okay.
Na am say me ya say me can we and am say first week in January ya na nkrofo ani ebie started year no.
Okay.
With I'm say yenya 5.
Yeah, nya 5.
Yenya 6 1
6 1 yenya confirm when ye as any nature any we see ye hu ni ye papa.
Maybe me was 6 1 be a.
Who was 6? For 2019.
But once the year and say act ni nyina ye old goose. Ade see 2018 and one famba.
Okay. Okay.
Na 2019 ye nya obi a wa hit 2019 dey na say anti we nyina ye old goose o ma hodo. Okay. But my say, be maybe oye mpema grow record biano is because unique sexual content. A man who records it's only stupid men who record sexual activities because they have no content to have sexual intercourse.
Content men or sexual intercourse.
Se unim sena ye ma oba ho sane no pa unrecorded sex act. And oba bia nso ma be ma opportunity to record her no. She's a fool. However, no, in her foolish statement or state, no, she improves her premium sexually.
Okay.
But makes a fool out of herself in public because oba e recording one say they be catch oba maybe say bi oswa for baby. Na watua 1 cedi a sa oba no ho no e se okusubu. E say dey bia to 1 Ghana cedi yet me record Dubai ko $1,000. So the price of a woman's private part is so expensive that no man can afford the payment.
Okay.
Enti na uma obema be recordo. Na video ni play out. What happens to you? Ni say it improves your value. Emo bia hu obema bia hu e get ido ya ade so your premium will go higher. But unfortunately, within the premium na go high no, you become publicly shameful to everybody and everyone gets it all there. Enti recording it there enya de pa ba me gusu e she obi enkuran say sex tape bi pie o ho a caring is sharing.
Okay.
Sa asem na mo ka say sharing is caring. It's not true.
Okay.
Caring is sharing.
O dream me hu na o chema ne so.
Thank you. Nti obi a bi be count sa no sharing tem no bi fufuro nya bi nhwe.
Okay.
So ta say
die ne betimi asua e wo na sha ye hye ene hwa ye hwe no.
de di kan wo hwe no.
Okay.
Reduce stress ma wonya stroke in terms so ye bema. At the same time nso no e ma wo bema no so nu hu say ade abrante ye me nyanka. Me na meye.
Okay.
Na wo oba no de wonya nu hu eyi jimie fi wakoma ho.
Okay.
Chiro sem say jimie bata abofra koma ho tre so aba na de why. Enti na me tell say wo news mu say yes ye nja aba na ye use na. Me say mo de mo ntena ho na eboboba. What do I say? But baby a ye bo a ye di du kakra ne say edisua kese wo mu no say umpre mo bin recordo empo nipa ne say obe delete kra umpre ma na nye because mara na wa ne kire say the record no eto mara.
Okay.
The o share no to mara. Enti ye mfanya edisua kese say ye o private part. I say nyankopon boy ye private part no all the time. Enti na be ma na da wadi ye friend kote. Sa ni din panyifo to no kote.
Okay.
And oba ne de ye to no twen. Enti ye wo twen ene kote. Enti once ye de atwan ye de te no, ye mfan to bedwam. What I say, ye fan to bedwam. Enti utumi nya kukoduro na de to bedwam dia. Ma ye nhwe.
Okay.
Wan twen enti ma ye nhwe. Ni emfa nya suehu ema ye ho. Ese se emfuturo ansakra nipa. Wo so na wo hwa ene sakra. Enti emfuturo de ko mu a wo bo wa poho ba wo so now share na hyewa enti na obi ehwan bia no ye de aduane hyigu ne nsem se na be ohwan bio enti obi a unya bia hwe unim nipa no so aboa no kokko baby a nipa na maka se no won se afi ahwe asniga say tama ni kunu no ko kyen no oba kunu no say mesrem o wo a wanya video ni bibia no share my video for me what you say e tori be ko ya dream yare e bi nsu ko ya depression e bi nsu ko ya need that one's want. So caring is sharing. It's not sharing is caring. And to be about say sharing is caring be our mistake. Okay. Trust them say love your neighbor as yourself. And to me tiwe obi ti say wo anatish beslame na ma todo krum bienu bedi a minimum ndi ese me Kristo ni me di me a na ma musu anu ma twon pe ese me ko to mienu se medi.
Okay.
Nyame som nkyere se me mienu no mama me ni unyira ndi na me nsungu me yem. Medi do krum bienu na wie na me wie a mama unsu anu eno ne nyame som pa ahontie ewo. And to a caring is sharing. And to be a video out bia no eboa na yenso a yedi say adwuma na to ye ho so as a sex therapy and a counselor no eboa ma menya sika hwa me yire ne memba e say wadwemu bom anu aba me ho. Okay.
Because a woman damu a anya sad ne nkyɛw.
Once obi ya share my video, I can't sleep, I am feeling so sad. Now aba me ho. Na ma boa no mayi sa areho na afimu. Okay. Ebi mu so de yesikadie obi frame me last week say ono ni video pie ye no. Video be pie me so bonsan kan. Girl ne de no wanya miensa fi US number. Me kita story bi asofo bi awe girl bi. Ah girl ne president worship. Na me kan cho se hwe obi o sunsumu bia wi ase mu. Yen fa so obi o ye highly spiritual. Okay. Ah o ye healing bia no. Wo hia no e wo mpem agora. O ye stronger and powerful in performance. Ah so this is pambo. Obi nim. Yen fa say osofo angel reverend obofo. Okay. Wo hia obi ti so wusu bempa. Prophet Kobe asofo no mu ahonding e de healing ni nyina no wo hia wo mpem a because empem agro ne nyame som ben ena nwomtofo so mu to worship am be ma no me fa won de agro pem enti gropo so mo yewa e se wo da nyame ase obi ti say Jometel obi ti say brother Sami
Jometel yewa
e se omo that touch in the inner courts of God. Well enti get we so for you am my video number out ena se see anu mo wusu say ni say na media ni say obi send video say one mama sika video na wa send me no meju sika bi me share boss say catch ni say on share ni ntem e say sika na de be ma no o share wie a still woman is go be share na fa sika kakra na wo no bra me ho. Okay. Na me sound yale and stand with the video that is coming because unjimi yanka one ma ability to record. At the sex video there obi a wo bibia no me wie ha share na me nya me talk credit share pa because I care for people.
When you be sex video.
Oh, master, me keep it for long.
Okay.
Me the share
you contact me or send in second BBR.
Oh, me the share. Now saying that I'm say back be aba no there. Me 100 Ghana no ma send it.
Are they? Any powerful?
Yes, say nyame ni pa no say na ogige hu.
Oh, okay. Nyame ni pa no ogina pulpit so preaching no.
Na nyame ni pa
the sex video be.
Sadia no munjai kan. People, we are men of God. Okay. And what say sofo bi. Now me catch say the strongest people who are supposed to perform well in bed are pastors and gospel singers because sex is worship. Especially worship singers. I mean, once who share sofo bi, no to me preach it to nyum. And I'm guys open boy first. But we preach it to nyum pa or sofo bi or preach it to nyum bia. They say Pastor Chris. They are sexually strong and better. Unfortunately for them, they have wives who have not understood their sexual orientation because sex is worship. What I say? But God did it for purpose and for reason. And to be very spiritual or more romantic. And to we are sorry them are. And she has said, was sorry them will be a statue of quite full. Abaya be or two power, sorry. No. Obi be reading Tama, say you prayer warriors. Okay. Now you're so. Okay. Obi was sorry them no lead prayer. Oba. On time young crofon was sorry them. So this act nankasa nyame ye kan e nyankopon en hihye bi o dia brayen. So when I see people are complaining and you don't do it well, me can't you say be me bi odi oba ana no yire o fa o yire onya ho sane wo mpam no obekọ bonsam gem. So if a man have sex with a wife and the wife doesn't get to orgasm, you are a candidate for hell. A straight ticket to hell. What do I say?
A biblical ye na wo kan na
because
say
nyankopon bo
one what did you see understanding from the Bible?
Me them control Bible why maybe I do it 28 years of as a theologian in control Bible. But me catch you say Bible ne say and God made man in his image. Women were not created in the image of God. Men were. So anytime a man performs, he shows the glory and the ability of God. As I sit here, whatever I do, I'm representing God.
Okay.
So say u compare my grow na u gu hu anim ase, wa gu nyame anim ase. U se mo ba no so ehun se wa ma ne ho asane ne yie pa, o de aseda ne anyonyam nyankopon. What nyame anim? Enti maka cho ba bia say, be ma bia man opportunity ultimately lead you to orgasm. Don't give that man another opportunity. Because we can't allow men to disgrace God. So if you can't lead anybody sexually to get to orgasm during the intercourse, you are a candidate to hell. So wives should think about how soon their husbands are going to hell.
Counsellor George Lutterodt edamene edi enkomo ne enwumre yebebo edewra enkomo kase na yebedi ne enwumre no eho about rape ya reporting years after that portia AC tiwe mame.
I wake up in the morning, it's a new day, and I got bills that I have to pay. Now you're running late, running out of time. Feels like the world is waiting in line. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and just dial. So whatever you do, whoever you are, there is an easy way for everyone. The simple life is just one touch away. Experience the magic starting today. And it all begins with
see, I don't need to write or cash a check. I don't need data or internet. I have something that's faster than a jet. Just like
what are you talking about? You could be a palm wine topper, a teacher, a rapper, a schoolboy, a school girl, or a trader, a bank MD, a chairman, or a baker.
Guaranteed Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us? Kasapa FM.
Now so about apa osima and I Ghana kasa you know asugu so with live for Kasapa 102.5 FM so and Crown Radio 360 90.1 FM so Takrade Ago 96.9 FM so ewo enkoko and afi abusunya 96.5 FM and so wo Kumasi. Counsellor enkomo a ewo enwumre yi eye rape ekosua ye report no that moment ana ebrena esi ye nemum ye twen emfie bi achi ansana ya report enam ne kwanso
me da say minchia etiefo nyina na menka se we will be official pa msa fi edane da di kan make Kasapa Kasapa air station menye ho antina meti ha no
Kasapa FM.
In the first place, whether it is 2 days, 2 years, 5 years, rape is an insult to humanity.
okay
And the action of a rapist or anybody who has been raped or whoever rapes somebody must be punished to the latter.
Kasapa FM.
Because sexual intercourse must not be endured, but must be enjoyed.
okay
Oh, that's it. Anytime somebody is molested sexually, ana obi ebenya kwenya se oye adie ya ye friend worship ye mpema groi na wanfa kwan paso anye pa ekodani adeso akase ma nkrofo mi ne wo mu no. Enti the years, the weeks, the months of any act which is rape doesn't justify it. It is wrong even if it happened within a few seconds. Because every act of sexual intercourse must be a consensual one. I say, ye mienu yenyanti asye. Na ye womra ye di ejuma. Mrani chire say anything that is a criminal offense have a lifespan of 20 years.
okay
And then mra as a paralegal person, mra yesu yan sanet here. say enfie du mienu and yes I'm 20 no. Adwenu 20 years.
Yeah.
So it means that, but the painful thing they say, anything that must go to court regularly na so nya evidence edeko.
Okay.
And so be a keep rape case. Ya wale na wie, wa woni mba wie na chire mo but no evidence to prove for that actor. Obi ani wo betima ka say ye ngin tuma na ye mpene. Court ne de nipa until you've gone through the courts and the laws have declared say you are guilty no. You are not guilty until you are proven then guilty. And abaye tapia boy any lawyer asema ye nyina ye kai say ye be prosecution ne ye kai wi a and you betima ka say we are guilty and now we enye guilty. Otuma say. But me say sa ensensam ye ba utie ne nkomo no odi ye na dedi kind. She was prepared in a way for what happened. Baby I me tell me say wo hwe ne nkomodie na boy na.
Okay.
She was prepared for what happened.
Okay.
When thing I make her say, yeah, mistake be, especially in Ghana. And I'm not surprised this girl is a Ghanaian.
Mistake in India.
Mistake ni say, yeah, me say yeah, na me ka ho bi.
Yeah.
You be introduce you condom e wo kuro yi mu no. Ye de ma mema. And that's the biggest mistake. So Makada say any sexually active girl or nam krom a condom any ni bag no or in guasini. It is the biggest disgrace for a sexually active girl to walk in town without condom in her bag. Because when Bema kura condoma, till Bema kura condoma, the edi kind yen keeping ye. So we don't keep condom well. A new back pocketer, never wallet.
Yeah.
And I usually know because a ya pofu ne case muntino ye. Ni atete ne baako se na be ko wallet mu flat. And to obi onye use be say 3 months u share na wa chie pie we hu sa ade we no heat a che no.
Yeah.
Ama gel na e wo hu no akodown. Tie. You have to be concerned what enters you because every erection needs direction. And the mistake is that or baby or nambiano only condom. But girl ne na because who tie statement it means if condom was provided the act could have not been a rape.
Yeah.
Because she was going to perform an act of prostitution. No go ashawo.
Oh how?
With no excuse.
Oh that be.
Mami different ashawo ma.
Okay.
Ashawo is an act of sexual intercourse in exchange of money or kindness.
But so anko so okoji.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I was having a challenge with my rent.
Yeah. You're not doing that not because of person having sex.
No, see, I have denied him for long. So this time, my mind was that as I go to take my rent, there is going to be an exchange because I've denied him for long.
Any money no.
Everybody who have sexual intercourse, whilst not married, I want for na I will yet there. Eji bibinu, eye credito, eye uba o, eye pleasure o, eye ashawo bra. Atiende ke. But intent na get the fee be or con. Obi afra say bra hotel. Intent utie ni nkomodie mu ani intent no dey kono. Now I am prepared for sexual intercourse. Now then one for no angasa ni condom. Addition kase wo yes de. O baby o tie me. Be me bi ave kono ho no. Me ma be me bi use ono no condom e ma wo. Enti na me ti we. Me ton condom. But e da bia to say birthday say me check condom. Me nche be ma condom. Some years ago, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, na me check be ma condom. After 3 years down the line, be me bi some condom me ton ma no. And I said I met ton condom am more bad. Me ton the same be ma.
A man dey up form.
Me the check.
Oh okay.
Make a child say once I will koi for me condom you koi sika ebe ye pu asend boma money I say yetimi impema go ready
on fa o condom nin koye sika
na waje me condom miensa me ton ma with 6 cedis ana mate so 5 cedis na bema ho akire na ate ba ko ton 50 Ghana cedis a any little no ma nyepe
o ton condom ne ba ko 50 Ghana o bema na one use no
o bo ho ban asanya ho fa so 50 Ghana one strip na ma 3
That's 150 Ghana be o call benya 50 Ghana na o kan. Na
bema ho chire na obe use rubber na den. Pure water rubber. Provide it. Get away. or see or sit down a kotoba. Na ke ban san or see I have some here anka. Yen kontia semi. Do you get a picture here?
Yeah.
So I'm saying so on any case, you know, she was prepared for the act. Netien komo odino. I say this is not the first time she has been raped.
Yeah.
She was raped earlier on.
Kasapa FM.
Get me who ni picture da. Because minim dietia onu nipa bakono. She has gotten to become a victim of sexual molestation a rape. So once beaten, ye nim say twice shy.
Yeah.
But in this event, you know, or see a brand here now, or man DB or pet name man no. The pet name which they say this is not the first time or Oceano from Pemago,
Yeah.
but they are in a relationship and knows the man is married. So on person benya trouble bia, but papa na belande ama wo call na koda aji abetua wo rent. Your intent was me koi make so, but you are not prepared with condom. Who do suro hono? Who say across the hotel no minim say tombi wo ho me kojiaba. Won so why a victim of obi a rape you da. So you know signs and symptoms of rape no e wo nsa no. Metisian Crawford say I'm going through this so that other people will not go through this. I laugh at them. Me kind of crash no. You don't need to go through things to let people know what is wrong. You don't need to disgrace yourself so people will know there's something wrong going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Once beaten to Asha, you have been raped before. Why didn't you use the first rape as a case study?
But how will you be able to detect, say, baby, I'm going to rape me? BM.
Ah,
I say, baby, I'm date. When you're back, I'll share the
you see, all call with an intent. The intent was that may call I'm a banter demander.
Yeah.
Whether the man there was ready or no, one can't change and say, by their conversation, no.
They agreed.
They agreed, but you see, they funded themselves. Was starving for long.
Yeah.
So it is a sexual intercourse in the pipeline waiting to happen. So what preparation did you do to the hotel? But I was even shocked, sir. Hotel be a condom because per the standard hano hotel be a condom go.
But could it be say be another man in team to one you be reception?
No, you won't.
Okay,
it's supposed to be in a hotel cabinet.
Why?
Because you started the air is real. AIR no.
Okay.
Is real. No. Most of the decisions I take here and they say condom they say are available. If anybody decides to use it, use it. So
that's when you request.
No, there's no request. I mean, I've gone to hotels that I didn't request for condom, but it's always there in the.
But the until I say, "Obi a me hotel, yeah, me try me booking for unim nemba be all of a sudden, what do me keep me with the condom coming?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come, me see it's part of your.
Room one.
Who call room one? Who glass? You are. Maybe there's condom available. Who use it here? Upa use. Upa men use. Because she type there one and me type. I say me use. What I say? Obi all use, but fat as souvenir.
Okay.
Now over fast souvenir, we are within it.
Kasapa.
What you are there by Jaho, and it's likely say, oh, quiet. You bet me hotel feed mudada. And it's all hotel partner condom ni ho. Now call front desk go say more condom. E tell me nim tab on be mouth there. But girl na chire say across the street no bet me be. So her movement out was to go and buy condom. And the branch anything na sianka but here we are not just me see rape is an offense and biblically no. Usha clearly the book of Genesis. I think it was 35. Yes, before before Joseph's story no. Jacob omo kotina bread bi ma abrantie bi repi ne baba ni nnuanu mo anye wonde a ye frɛ ye ka asɛm na anom se ya te ase de abaninti no ye de ye maba ne be ma ware enti ma wo busu ohene ma ummema ni nyina wo kuro no obi adwa ketia eni ma ummema ni nyina atwa ketia they all went for circumcision. In the sign say Jacob ebusuafo na Joma to say you bet me ware ye ho because omo rape omo sister but they didn't forgive the rape ye twa microphone keti ahoma che obi afront ma odi ni ya ye ade ye mema kentin ka omo kɔ wo no obi ada ho aye better because ye twa won ketia and they went on them and killed all the men in the town. Why? Because they have rape. So rape is a very painful thing. That word pa painful. So we are not justifying what the guy just did. But I'm saying, say, in the first place, it has happened to her before. One describing act, but one take action. And this one, or see, I didn't see it coming out. I beg to differ in a way.
How?
Because Abrantiano or lawyer na can asem no. His attempt to have sex with this girl again without allowing the girl to go is confirmed by the girl's statement. I have starved him for long.
Yeah.
We've done this, but it doesn't happen. But this time I've made a decision. So it means minimum diagro, yet me fear one, yet me dear baby, yeko wura him fear. Now say, no, I won't do. So this time, no, there no, then mean too. That is where the rape came in.
Okay.
We're not speaking for the guy. I'm saying that these are simple actions that occurs. And Tiama rape abem. Or can say you see after the rape, on can be or no mombuefu. It's simple to happen. Say they make say abrantie bi onye na adwin so obewalo. Onye na adwin so obewo no sha onyin san the first flight and fear mode no di komu no say koyi nyin no. That's the first thing they tell you, go and abort. Kasapa. Because it's not ready for it. And see, abrantie any action after the rape, no, it's not as a result, say, he's happy, say, we're raping him. But he was worried in a way, say, I dear where they are just, and then they like, and then they yabe.
But what people say, Obano, I was adwin pono, send a dear, yabe. Per the narration, no. One chile mu se na nipa ne be ye no e was adwempo no now ukodru ya uhunu se condom any honum no what could have triggered it so much say be man be bo ato empaso
men kasa na kan ye no so betie ni nkomodie no ma se me na me bi se bisa na semanka
okay
and se bia me bi se as a sex therapist no e bia de oya interview no you a news person because tie where would that dem uwure ma Bearman, okay, said me got condom about what happened? Was there that same game? I'm about the Biana now,
and I'm starting here.
Did the fondling happen? Did the kissing happen? Keep this in your mind. I am not justifying the rape, but I'm saying, say that regular thing we do, we fondle, we kiss, we hold. Did it happen?
Say, see, I didn't get to my Bearman entering.
Okay. Me could do her de bia.
Yeah.
Ba oka se me mpene. Mami jai.
Yeah.
And then they are thinking say me.
Dear the man I think can say.
Because matrabre according to girl, I have starved him for long. We are not justifying the act, but we are learning. Oh no, see, she's going through what she's going through after 7 years, coming to announce so that other young lawyers who are coming will not be. As if to say, all young female lawyers go through what she's going through. Or it is a standard in the place. It's a deep statement she has made. If you want to analyze what she said carefully, so that other you young lawyers, and this is not the first time a lawyer like this, but where you can say, and yes, with a position as a lawyer, but in the position as a relationship. Two different stories. But me say we are not justifying the rape, but the action, some conversation be a ma. Say odu wa ni emu ni to ho a ye penetrate no, and now omo ye de some ye de bia no na edu so be penetrate no see provide a condom.
But with the absence of condom, with intention say me ye, dear the man ye rape.
En kan yen mra na ye trem wo ha no po kire say even say oh ye.
Okay.
Now wo soro.
Okay.
Now we back down. No say stop. Now I stop here. A rape.
Kasapa.
Oh yeah. No say men pipingum now pigum. A rape. Serious pa. Yeah. Mrane che say stop. Maybe I jina full stop. Kwase jina. Jina.
You want me say?
Mra papa.
Why?
Etini say. Answer no baba can stop no mpempi no na adwuma o ye na nso ani na wo mia ni yie na o prepare ni yie na wo kwa stop ne kan emma o just say if there's a proper foreplay for the act stop ne kan ya den O jase but to be ensanfu ehi de nipa ne ye kura no e bia lawyer ade oye na ko ye ni ye pa se de se sepa pu ankanaga bia ya nkoti rape after because me so I've dealt with a lot of people who have gone through rape and my first case as a sex therapy me here kra na nipa no so sa ma no ne sa ne ne ba na me hwe no so ofa ade emu odu na ne ho asane no yes ofa ade emu odu pe na ne ho asane no
ono de no
34 market
no yeah
okoso ko sen so nurse oye oba gugu sesi na ne ho asane no so she becomes weak she gets orgasm it's strange papa yeah nyama bebre wo ho that's my first case I dealt with as a sex therapist and obi refer me after radio program and I'm say that joy baby me we joy me Lexus enyumre bi and obi fa me na ma na ma case bad and bedi hu djuma and that's why I realized say during time odi 9 years no she was molested na tiere ba during that molestation they done rape no around 11 12 ekono nipa no fa no na nipa ne so ewa makra IBK hey IBK group ni some be possess here there waba down IBK group no open for IBK group group no e bi na share the
counsellor lutterodt
adai who ni my IBK
same way
IBK group ni bi akola ke to order na ase enti oni papa ne pre ho no
pray so be page na free ni so no
and you tear a lot of rapists I see I was forcing at the point in time I became so weak and I gave in. And he all force no and then who son by na papa ne eko musa and then who son no. So that force ni weight no e man associate that level of orgasm with weight. Eti ya ye case ni say ya man dro ya si obi si ye no kwa sorry fie grass or bodam de o kan na say ye suma na ye si sunsun bi na ha no wo fa ade ni say but me nya time man na me gi won sika na me ye ni ho adwuma no and I went through where nobody went to enya homaso but me uma me case me take me time pa and me wure ma me ko hu say have you had sex before say any say no because all the previous people no when they ask have you had sex before no or see no maja. But me, or bad me who starting no, and I'm starting virginity conversation, and I'm starting memory, me starting be a friend into Fostic. You would animal with light, you stand Kobodiano, and no kai. And now no kai say the size of an IBK in Bibida. So that was the connection. Of far dear Muodua, none one son. So it connects her to the rape mentality. Me she and Crawford and ne omukun the omoda, omukikam the omukun, but memanim the entia. They are victims of rape. Enti rape at the end, yan treating a ko year. Eberene asem kese ma. The antidepressants are doing yawana di mono. It's because the people omojin say oda we now sorry. Enti uko abrochi ya titiru pano. Uko share counselors ne wo na. Majority of them do clinicals. Yeah more edroni we are. Ni ani wakasa. Yeah this oda kakre be ye. Enti abayo any condition okomu from the first rape issue no ye no. She was not treated. Second one about till today. Per the way she was speaking, she has not still been treated. So this public, where are you? It will not solve a problem. It will not. And to be a would me biano, our dear stop rape problem. Because whatever is constituted to the heart, to the act, it plays in your mind because sex has two words: the act and the act. Metrobu could be the act and the act of sex. Sa ART no, a yempema grown ye use. And there still be a trust script acting. So that act ne woni team. She has not to me narrative you see here. What does here? And she has contributed to it, which is not justifying the rape. But assembly one come in yank obi bisa no ma me say. Odu wa and also got to condom abana.
You go so beside.
What does here?
Yeah, also beside say who condom no say there.
Okay. And ti omo di agrobia na.
But before see about to and some counselor. When you say a quite be sure maybe super some of us or the bread may be a yanko pampio musim pembian so assay. Sir menu Eddie agro and penny for after 7-10 years, then you pop up while raping me, Tim do court. And you can't be a maybe so fast or say, Councillor should be a first not to say, and then Yakupa and Adam, yes, say, or top bank says, or to a rage, says, or to Mamson Copes can be very free no.
Your moment I may travel.
Kasapa FM.
Why best may be a batch of braille because I say video move people na obi bo video now.
I don't hear video answer.
And say oba I say oyema rape na fine obi hwa ye dey call evidence and here we say me ye die mu na how pese see obey video me ma kose tie sa asem no mateda.
Okay.
Say nkrofo say we ye na nipa no pese o ka say usually no entimi nkoye no kore but ohiani benya asem no eto de bia enye news.
Yeah.
Sikeni ho asem ana a public finger ena ye news. What do I say? Me nam we BBC wo me ho a yeti hai me nka ye nyina ya o na me fa ne krensie yi obaaya otonwum ebony ekonya accident no.
Yeah.
Enko ye nyina ye program that day nam wo radio program bebre that accident this year that Friday morning everybody's program changed because of the death. And out here announcement e quiet to say 1 Ghanaian 4 Chinese they work.
Kasapa FM.
Ebony was the one we're talking about. And he all die, no be die.
It was later when I realized say so Jenny because
Thank you. You get what I'm saying here? Yeah. And see, when you become a public finger, you become an envy and it's lonely at the top.
Okay.
And you can say, one of the strongest things that will bring a great man down is that act of sexual gratification from a woman, not from a man. And you will frack or sroa. And say, we shall grow ye. And to jump penny 4 to 3 pounds, or fan mana, do one na and fan direct. Ushia penny, why ye dear or would be. Or what sropa like you meet great people who we think they are financial influencers and they are people who are big, they have made it, whether they are young, they are old, in everywhere. No? Now they don't do sexual contact direct with women. They are pimps. Yeah. Besides girls, no. Girls na penifon efa won nyina na omo hu penifon direct. O penyin de da kra untun beside there wo penyin ho. Omo wie no na wapi like after the act, no, the next person you see is the guy who brought you.
Oh, okay.
They don't have sex with you in their hotel room. In the suite, there's a sex room that so you don't go to where they are. So we are no wurem ko. Me ya dia me kan sema ma yen hwehwemu ameka.
We hwehwemu a waye.
Ma ye enti on foul direct no akonya asema ka. Enti me ba be foul no me de foul so na bae. And if there's anything that happened, I am the one who brought you. And a boys ne kura do no kura nyama bi omdi man panyifo no me ka no kura se ebi mu kura we dada. Obi wi aso no
boys no dey almost apply panyifo.
O bebre wi ansa. Because panyifo no bebre abon. Girls meet me kokoji ska no. Na wa bana boys na be wi ama. Se panyin no timi anya hwe. Case bi esi ye na ga yibu afu. Ono ayama no 5,000 Ghana. O se enye ska no pe. Na panyin ni wie. Na panyin agi sumo kite ska o den na boys no go je no.
No coach get free penny said that omba wie man no.
The man penyin ko na boy ni wie ma again no. As a girl say enye skate no buy wie mi ye. Ohun asane e todu ye ya o. O ja se enti sa agro na ye ka se e bi aba na ye se ni se no. Se si ano so nya strategy say you use channels. But me ka se be ma hwe ase wa asase so no. E wo kotena no. And one of the most disgraceful organs ever created by God in this whole world, the male organ. And you can so be yet, and you go be and say when Jessica, and so would the BR. It could be a yes, and it could be a no. But when you DBR, one of the things you should think about that can bring you down is not your friend financial crisis be a beba. One of the biggest things you can face is sexual scandal.
But counsellor, many work with them. For example, kukua ADAB. Ya ye menim say we ya sorted it out. Osima you so condom Yankopon ya dom one fefro we nya ya de. So 7 years afterwards, the thing also be catch them say my rape into do court.
The question is that and you say my rape you. Me rape you. Now get to see the law court will see who is guilty or who is not guilty. But take kukua nkomodie na ono kire say papa ni rape no. Why? Because one you're ready, penetrate here. That's what she's saying. She came with the intent, but her readiness was to see the man using condom because now she was careful for her life. And this is a boyfriend. Because there's spousal rape. To tell you, there's something called spousal rape. And he say, oh no, you didn't die, we rape you. Men ya obey. The whole thing was on a test.
A memory surface had no, you haven't reported.
Bema, no man can be raped.
How?
I bet you can never be raped.
Why can't a man be raped?
How?
Because you are forcing me to do BB.
It's not rape.
Mean to me.
It's not rape. Once, the moment a man has erection, there's nothing called rape again. If you don't have erection, then you can say you have been raped. And when you have erection, we don't have coitus. Where there's no coitus, we can say there's sex. Until I need to be a friend of anal sex. There's nothing called anal sex. There's nothing called anal sex. There's nothing called oral sex.
And also the counselor. Set me ye bema na me watinka. Na betwetwe me e de ne amatinka o.
And you watinka ne
ba.
Watinka ne ba.
Me ba. Definitely you are forcing me to do bibia.
No.
Me na kasa me bom timpo se me.
Umbo timpo me ma bema ne sorry.
How?
Sorry wa dwimu.
Because sorry because atinka no ho.
Bema no sorry wa dwimu. Enti na bema bia wa dwimu ye wo upper level brain and lower level brain. Unfortunately for us no. Ye brain ni mienu ni nya dwuma te se mba. Mba no doing act of sexual intercourse. The two brains of the women work because they use nerves. They don't use blood. But we men, when the upper one and the down one starts, once the up one starts and the down one comes up, the upper one shuts down. I said then, say, kotene stati ye juma, nesru de na da. Ye yusubio. That's our problem. That's what I'm saying. One of the most disgraceful organs, na ye male organ and yami boy. And mgwasiye pa e adewe. So for men, whether women want to use this against you, they want to punish you, it is too possible.
How do I correct my past? Said be your china obi me use against me.
In the first place, well, kote any train agrudie no nyame de teye. Enti it is I only to say it is a crime for you to announce sexual act out in obiaye.
Yeah.
Yes. Enti me know that. Now, making it public is also another crime.
Okay.
Yes, another law.
That is so who reported rape there?
Rape must be reported.
Okay.
So if it is not rape, but me counselor, me no wada. Now sorry say ne, ube so be radio so kase, mbese mkacho obi ase, me counselor to tada. Why say you can sue the person. The act was secret. Even obia oya shawo. Oni nada, otise wo kase. She has the right to sue you for exposing your sexual secret.
I can also sue you because I'm ransom me no de ni kwaso Jimmy Sika.
And ya won't ho. Mrabe ne kasa. Mrabe. My life, ever since I started my ministry as a pastor and as a counselor, are prostitutes. I respect them so much. Too much. I give them too much respect. I don't underrate them. I don't play with prostitutes. Because if you meet a prostitute, hey, massa, make much sure we be a more. Now say new one amuko be a yempo, ewo media pharmacy East Legon.
Okay.
Jerry's
word no.
Jumana bafom, we ton tilapia, Jumana bafom, so my dosun. And I do now so on your face. I shall ye ida one friend ye.
I shall for neighbors is to do na when your face.
Oh, Debbie. One said, yeah. Because I shower you the dika the beauty in a year. They are tossing me the disguisement in a year. But Nkolana Bahon and saying they don't disguise themselves. Oh, yeah, shower, you have to disguise yourself.
Okay.
Except maybe we are the chance system who say, what I'm wearing. And I did back when I said, baby, between you be coffee and say, yeah, overnight. I did chin out any part in my now raho. Now, so where to you to bed then, my dear, and who was so musa. Oh, that's it. But the American say, Ushia, I shall know Gina, and can come on with to go and buy the honor. Ofa a chio
de call American embassy one.
There be the mechaba.
Okay.
A jar is a cheap.
Oh, okay.
Silent, quietly now, a hormotiano. Omo mujina junction hono. Omo jina ngurenu. Na why you zoom light in your baby I saw a school lane hono.
Yeah.
They be out do now driving out do auto highlight. Bema auto highlight no. Oba na jina se nguremu hona. E wo dark num din. No a chia no ho hwe. On born in 9 and tuntum we no. Bisa say what are they immune to? Nipa say umbu ade. Ofa ne tena okay mu a ne bag mu etu onim. Sika nim. Utie yi a mobile phone, tissue, lip gloss, condom. Nipa say uso ye timid. Ufa ne baby ade ni ko bia no ne wo. They follow you to where you're taking them to. So they're not timid. So sorry now, mo say sorry sikade ko winning prostitute no munja me ko say me go share agrophobia mo winning girls na what media for say me first of guys me sraw. Stop wasting the church money.
Ade.
Because girls na gina do na ye ushers. Ebi e choristers. Ebi enkrofo mo bo wa sorry dem. But omu tu ohia se adwuma be so omu ye nie. The oldest profession is prostitution.
Ade a Bible no so kuditia.
Bible has never fought prostitution anyway. Just one scripture as a pastor. The Bible has never fought prostitution. Because and you have self-control.
It will lose now what go against Bible.
Self-control.
But who loses self-control now?
Now, say if you have self-control, that is when you can have sex before marriage.
Counsellor George Lutterodt.